are you? Good morning.
Good morning. We are live. I'm half alive. I'm stressed out, and I was waiting for Cheryl to come in. I said about the votes today in the White House. I said I saw a cancan. And what that means, I know it's very American song, dance. They are looking like a ribbon when they pull those dresses. They are teasing, not showing everything. So she said, "Oh, that's a good vision."
Well, that's because when you go on to the electoral college.
And there's Heidi. Hello, Heidi.
Thanks for welcoming everybody, Heidi.
Patty McLaughlin, thank you so much. Bridget York, Maggie's, and Kathy McLaughlin. There are dollar symbol under the video if you are feeling like donating because you were writing to me. That's the only way Tracy was helping me.
Martha S., welcome. Cindy Faust, Rosita Ramos.
Green-eyed girl. My mom was green-eyed.
DJ Deer.
Irma
Leah.
Lee.
Trisha Schuster, you going to get your cards?
Yeah.
JW. Tina Lano. That's I think how she said it was pronounced. Patty Thompson. Maggie Ziel, Irma. Jerry King. That's a new name for me. Anyways, welcome. And it is an exciting time in history. Boy, is it ever exciting.
Deborah Smith. Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's exciting. And then in Canada, it's very sad day, some ways, that Trudeau gave up. Thank you, green-eyed girl. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Justin Trudeau stepped down as leader of the party.
Yeah, the leader.
Not as prime minister. He won't step down as prime minister until there's a new leader of the party, so they can carry on if everything goes well.
So that's good. It's just he wants someone new to come in. I know I saw a woman being next prime
in a green dress.
In a green dress, and
she may be for a short period of time or more.
Who knows?
All I know is my cousin has already been called in to prepare for a spring election.
And usually the green dress was wearing the lady who caused Trudeau to resign.
Freeland.
Yeah, she was never my favorite person from the beginning. I don't know why I didn't like her too much. She was fighting for the right things. She's Ukrainian from the background, but something was not completely straightforward with her, not honest. I have my feelings. So I told you a long time ago that I'm not keen of her. Okay, and then fake news are coming about her now promoting the cryptocurrency. Before it was about Trudeau promoting, and she's in that fake news. They are saying he didn't want to promote the cryptocurrency, and the cryptocurrency is melon.
I am looking forward to 45 going plus melon. I'm just super. He even wrote a letter to King Charles.
Yeah.
Wanting him to dissolve. He has such incredible force all over the world.
He thinks he's the king of the world because he is the richest guy. And they should check how come he became so rich. Who was helping him?
Well, Germany's really upset with him too because
England, Germany, Australia.
Australia's changing their rules where you can't donate, over 20,000 from any individual person.
Good.
So that their politicians can't.
And Canada is 5, yes.
I don't know how much it is. Because I'm not donating.
Not that kind of man, no.
Anyways, it is an interesting time in history.
True, and okay. So
and we have to remember that we can't blame Biden for losing democracy because it was the American people who had the right to vote who did not vote or cast their vote for Trump. So there is responsibility that has to be taken there.
But if Trump will be pulled by his pants at the beginning, it will never happen. And they had rights to put him in a jail like the other guys.
Yes,
at the beginning.
So one of the first questions is Patty Thompson is asking, will anything happen to Trump after his sentencing? He's trying to have that stopped.
He is trying.
And that's going to be on Friday.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
He will go under, but he will feel that he is so very, it's like old pearls long time ago were worth a few blocks of in Paris. Like you could have a pearl like that, or like I have here, this size of pearl, but full pearl. This one is glued still to the mother of pearl. And he thinks he still will be a trophy, a charm, a wealthy. So for him, it's to build up the money. It will be, and he will sink because they are on the bottom of the ocean, but he will still gain so much power.
In his mind or in actuality?
He will be isolated. Dysfunctional family will be for him, and people will be still cheering up for him. So I'm not saying that it will cause him too much stress. It caused only us stress because we believe that.
I'm so tired of this law and order, and there is no law and order.
There is no law, and so many millions were spent. People were sacrificing their lives, voting the proper way, and now they are afraid that he might be going against them. The jury.
But he says he goes with the flow of whoever his audience is. He doesn't mean it. He just, whatever they want to hear, he says, whether he is going to do it or not. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you so much, Kathy.
It just changes like the wind.
Yeah, I like that icon, that emoji.
Oh, well, it's, as I said, it's going to be an interesting time. So what do you see? You saw a big turmoil. You saw a lot of court cases. You saw it going to the Supreme Court for a final decision.
Yeah.
So what will the final decision be if it goes to the Supreme Court? Will they hear the case?
I said that they will still go for him, so it's nothing.
Even though Roberts came out saying that he's against some of the stuff that Trump is doing?
He is just saying.
Is he trying to save his...
No, I don't.
Tush.
And I said that the Supreme Court will still...
Americans, please wake up, because it affects us here.
It's not. I think more now even mega people are waking up. But they are, they are saying that the guy from the Tesla truck was pro-Trump. He loved him. Yes, he loved him to the point, and then he committed suicide. Don't tell me that he loved him to the end. It's like husband who
and was trying to make a point against the Democrats.
It's like a husband who found out that he was cheated with his best friend. His wife was cheated with best friend. He feels, I can kill you, or I can kill myself. I will choose to kill myself.
But what a statement.
And then they are changing the way they are explaining. So the Happy New Year. Thank you, Linda Zimmer. Thank you. Simmons. Oh, that's a nice name. Laughing.
I am so glad that you can laugh with us, Linda, because sometimes we just would like to maybe cry.
No, you are not going to cry.
I'm not going to cry, no.
Positive one. I can cry.
But it's just, I am saddened by what is happening, because it seems to be carrying on all over the world. And
even today, when I was looking at the weather in Washington, D.C., I thought, why didn't God send that weather 4 years ago?
Because everything was supposed to happen this way, though.
Oh, boy.
You have to keep on. You have to reach the bottom in order to start coming up. And we've reached the bottom.
But right now we are listening from the bottom and someone is knocking there.
But the planets are in alignment and they're coming up here.
So it's
starting around, the 10th of January or whatever. There's supposed to be complete reversals coming here. So I'm looking forward to that. Martha S. is asking, Ramaswamy called American workers mediocre. and not as good as foreign workers as the reason for H-1B visas for tech-skilled workers. What will happen to Melania Vivek's H-1B visa plan?
Vivix.
Vivek's H-1B visa plan. So Melania is
You know who Melania is?
45 sidekick.
Okay.
I don't think I could ever call him 47. He doesn't deserve that.
Okay.
2, 3.
When you are kicking the ball in the net,
Mm-hmm.
and the net fall down on the guy who is inside, he will be caught in his own net.
Good. Both of them or one of them?
Why just so one
Okay.
goalie keeper. And Vivek is good for nothing without the goalie keeper. So that will be something that it will. Well, I know why Magnolia, whatever, wants to be there.
Melania.
I know.
Magnolia. That's such a nice flower. Don't do that.
Okay. Why he wants that? Because he's hiring those very valuable people from all over the world, very qualified, for very little money, and he's putting them on a leash, on a muzzle. They can't leave him, because if they will leave him, they have to get out of the country. So he is buying slaves.
Mm-hmm.
And he's paying them less than Americans. And he's saying, oh, you Americans are not good enough for me. No, you are not good enough because you are free thinkers. And he wants to keep someone working 20. He was telling that the ex, when he changed for ex, that they have to work 24 hours. They have to sleep in the office. If you are not ready, you are out. He will need a healer, he will need a doctor, but he will be still a star, and then he will have to walk on the eggshells. Good. It will. I see him being trapped as a goalie keeper.
Melania.
Otherwise known Melanie on our channel. Because Melania, a lot of people are using that, and it might be in algorithms.
Earthly Essentials is asking, will the Republicans get rid of Speaker Mike Johnson after the inauguration or sooner? He still has a tough time coming up.
Well, I said that he knows he's not for a long time. That's the reason his head was down when they was announcing that he's the winner. He thought, I'm not a winner, I'm a loser. Big time loser, because I can't do anything to feel like I'm leading.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
The moment he will start be not happy, like,
Bewitched.
he wish something, it will not happen, sharing money, happy family, and then he will be crying. He will try at his best. He can't please Trump enough. And then one person will vote against him, and
well, they're the ones who brought that in, didn't they?
yeah, and maybe Green will be the gringo. First one to do it.
Kathy McLaughlin has the question, we have had mass extinction on Earth for millions of years. Were these caused by aliens? One, 2, 3.
Hard to say. I see diseases, I see fires, I see earthquakes, mudslides. Not necessarily aliens. It's just Mother Nature.
Well, the Earth was evolving. It was splitting
Yeah, magic.
continents.
Yeah, we know we can't completely trust Mother Nature because there will be floods, there will be tsunamis, there will be fires, and so on. So, like storms. For us, the storm is laughable. In Washington D.C., we think, "Oh my gosh, they are calling that much snow a storm," and
Well, they're not prepared for it.
no, they are not. And it is something that we are so used to it. So it is, if people will be more prepared for things, nothing like this will happen. So we have to be, I don't know how they can prepare for earthquakes. I don't know how they can prepare for tsunami. Maybe they can some ways. And better system of warning and so on. Quite a few lately in California with warnings. And it is scary to live in and think that, oh my gosh, something might hit us. And they are around the San Francisco that I was warning about. The three of them were not dangerous for San Francisco, but they were on the ocean, three of those earthquakes who was supposed to bring tsunami, nothing happened. So I'm glad I was correct about that prediction.
You're correct a lot of the times.
Thank you.
Kathy McLaughlin is asking, do you see 45 having any medical problems this year?
We are not talking about diaper problems. It is a problem. It is in his...
1, 2,
I have 2. Okay,
3.
More. I put 2 but by mistake. I see him with a doctor. He will have some consultation. So there will be some health issues that he will have it, but it's privately talk between him and the doctor. But he is under stress. I don't know how he can avoid to be under the stress.
But everything is a secret. Everything.
He is worried about things. He will have to go for some operation because it is something that he has from his family. And his father had problem with Alzheimer. His mother had some problem.
And he's already showing it.
And she had a heart problem. So he might have something like heart problem eventually. And the doctor is warning him.
Well, he ate a good, clean diet.
Oh, yeah, and he had a good friend who is causing him so much stress. He don't like that. I know you sent me some video. I have to watch it because I didn't have time in the morning. In the morning, I don't have any time. And with Richard, we are watching TV in the morning when we are eating breakfast. So there is no way. Actually, the moment we wake up, he is asking me, can I turn on TV? Yes, honey, you can.
Evan Dietrich is asking, did George Mallory and Sandy Irvine summit Mount Everest in 1924? How did they die?
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Get any images?
I will have to. Oh, one pulled the other somehow in the narrow cave between rocks. Something went wrong.
Somebody went down in a crevice.
Something like that. So that they were pulling one. One was pulled by the other. And then the rock fell on them. Hit one of them, and the other was stuck. They were connected somehow. So it is like the rock from the Gulf. Like, you know, I just see a Gulf symbol of Gulf thing and hitting the ball. So it was something like that. One of them was hit by the rock. Or even ice, because...
Michelle Grand is asking, is this the end of times? 1, 2, 3.
Not yet, but there is a lot of things that I remember when I was learning religion, that by the end of the time we will experience a lot of earthquakes.
That's just natural evolution
Natural,
of the
yeah,
earth.
but it will be more than ever. So I was surprised how many more we have now in the last 30 years than we had before. No, part-time, not yet. We are still safe. We are very safe. 2 angels are watching over us, angel of excitement and angel of security. Don't worry.
I had an aunt and uncle who
Be
changed
happy.
to an end of times religion. They gave everything to the church because we were all going to die, starting in 1980, and they kept on passing the dates, and pretty soon they ended up dying, and the church still survives.
I'm not afraid at all of dying. I'm afraid that I will leave. If I will die before my husband, I will leave him, and I know he needs me. And otherwise, I'm
fine with it too.
For
me,
not for myself. No, for myself, I'm fine. I don't. I thought how lucky is Carter. He doesn't have.
He said he wanted to be with Rosalind.
Yeah, and that's it's just a peaceful place. On the other side, no one is coming back, so no one is upset. Maybe goes a little bit, but that's not meaning that someone found a way to get out of it. And I think it's a peace after having trauma during the life. Eventually, peace.
And Michelle,
the people who are left, that's a drama.
Yeah,
but the one who
they have to adjust to it. Yeah,
who are gone, that's a wonderful thing.
And Michelle, when you talk about the end of times, we're at the end of times astrologically. That it's the end of the patriarch. That's why the Catholic Church is having problems. You said it was going to divide, and it's going to be the old and the new. There's a new order coming, and it's going to be good. It's going back to the people, I believe. And we're going to move away from always being told and having no thoughts. Lori Sue Craig and Glamour is asking, without getting too personal, are there any predictions of intuitive thoughts Violetta told? Oh, that's going back to Heidi. Sorry. Okay, I won't.
Alex Fox asked if the bird flu next COVID. Well, I can't say that it's not easy that it will be easy. I think it will be still making us disconnected with people. So we will have to be very cautious who we are with and so on. Because I'm feeling us being secluded in small places.
1, 2, 3.
But with COVID, I saw caravans of people going to another site. This one I'm not seeing. I'm seeing few people will be more cautious, more protected, probably wearing mask faster, thinking, you can say whatever, I don't trust you, 45, and I'm not going to obey your rules. People will think for themselves. At the beginning with COVID, we were in a panic mode.
They didn't have an understanding of it.
The gloves, even in the stores, at the beginning, I was wearing those plastic gloves because I was afraid. I was wiping the stroller when I was walking. And then we started working at the store all the time. And we got eventually COVID. I got first and then Richard. We survived. Few days, but I know some people were suffering and died even.
And some people have long-term COVID.
And to this day, some people are telling me I'm still sick from, not sick, but feeling under the weather because of the COVID consequences. So Yeah, we will be a winner this time, faster. Very cautious, yes. We will watch where we are stepping, not going for the parties, not partying as much. Some people will be partying.
The long-term care facility that I volunteer in, norovirus has taken hold of one of the units, and they've also got COVID there too.
Already? No virus, no? How those people are getting there? They don't have
No, they had Christmas. Some of them were taken out for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, and it's 2 weeks
It usually
later.
follows Christmas, Thanksgiving, wherever
later, yeah.
the party is.
2 weeks later.
Phyllis Morris Samuels
You be
is asking,
careful because you don't have a norovirus shots.
I've been healthy for so long. I don't worry about anything. Phyllis Morris Samuels, what do you see on Barron Trump? His dad said he helped get him elected. Now stuff on social media touting how benevolent, intelligent he is. What's his future for Barron?
So he's very intelligent?
Yes, well, he's very intelligent and he's benevolent and he's helping his daddy. He's become a good boy rather than Eric and Don Jr.
Give him a few years.
1, 2.
Melania doesn't want him. Oh, she is wearing a cape and trying to protect him. She doesn't want her son to be in the politics. Let him finish university first.
He's already been involved in it.
Yeah, he is. And he will think that he is ready for that. He will lose some, so he might even abandon his mother because he will go for the father's side. He will rebel to Melania. I don't think she wants him to go for it. Not yet.
No, Melania has on Netflix, I think it is. There's going to be sort of like a documentary on her.
She's never
praising all of her goodness. I don't plan to watch it, but that's okay.
No, I'm not. Even I have Netflix, I'm not going to go for her.
Yeah, Maggie Zeal. 4 + 5, that's 2025. So it's a 2 + 2 + 5 is a 9-year endings, which means that a new beginning is coming next year. But yeah, it is astrologically, that's what's happening now.
Oh,
here's one about Starlink by Elon Musk SpaceX currently operates 4,000 satellites in low Earth orbit with plans to expand to 42,000 in the coming decades, providing high-speed internet to underserved regions and connectivity. But this has applications beyond civilian use. The Chinese have discovered a way to detect stealth aircraft, potentially redefining the balance of aerial defense technology by using Starlight satellites. So they're in kind of a fight right now because they're having their own stuff. So what's going to happen to the security? Who's going to end up being the dominant power in the world? 1, 2, 3.
Trump will be sitting on an antique chair and the legs will be wiggly and then fall in pieces. So his chair, his stardom, his power will be on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of excitement and work and the battle. He will be married probably with China. He will find that, I can cooperate with you.
Well, Melania wants to have, or Melon wants the tariffs taken off of China because Melon has a deal with China.
And, it will be...
Everything's transactional.
Yeah, it will be like dysfunctional marriage.
Now, 45 has invited House Republicans to Mar-a-Lago next weekend ahead of the inauguration. Perhaps. Separation of power has apparently gone because he's going to tell them what to do. They're preparing a massive reconciliation package.
So who is coming? Republican Party, okay.
The Republican lawmakers, certain ones, are invited to Mar-a-Lago so that he can have a chat with them about what kind of a bill he wants to put as
He's
so that they're on the same page as he is. There's going to be a reconciliation package later this spring. So is there any hope of separation of powers anymore in the United States? Because Trump runs everything, even the media now. 1, 2, 3.
No, there will be no separation of power. He will grab everything and he will be making a cottage cheese for himself. I'm sorry.
He's always self-serving.
It is. I'm making cottage cheese from buttermilk, so it is like squeezing to the point that you have a cottage cheese, which I love it. But I'm sorry. Usually. It was mistake, but then, okay. Big change, closing one paragraph. So he will start a new paragraph for everything. He will have absolute power. And that will be backstabbing everyone. I'm sorry. I'm still seeing the picture of him on the broken chair. So he will destroy the Americans' stability. Symbol antiques of antique chair, they were made to last forever, kind of. And especially the one that was on the stations. They have arms, but if he will be wiggling, and with his heavy body, the chair will eventually give up. So he will give the power to okay. Someone was asking about Melon.
Do you see Mellon losing most of his money in the foreseeable future? This is by Kathleen McConaughey.
First year of future. I can't tell you how fast. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I'm seeing China taking his money, emptying his machine, emptying his. It's symbol of stealers that are coming with your code and taking everything from your debit machine. So he will be losing. He will feel powerful, and then he will be waiting or seeing his ship moving away, and just rainbow over his family. So they will let him to survive, but I don't know if he will be as rich as he is. No, I don't see that.
Happy New Year, Michelle.
Thank you. Hello, Michelle. I hope you are doing better after that accident.
I think that because 45's in our rearview mirror a lot now. He'll be gone. We're on the way out. I'm very hopeful. What will happen to Fauci? AM is asking. One, 2, 3.
Well, I see him walking by the highway and stopping cars, so he will have his own adventure, traveling, and excuse me. And I don't see this bad as it's a foggy day, so he will go through to the fog. I think Biden will give him immunity because
A pocket pardon?
Well,
Or out where it's shown.
pardon for what he did, and he will be traveling through the world. He will be taking chances and watching over his family. I don't think he wants to be visible to Trump.
Good.
And maybe it's time for him to travel and enjoy the life. He's 80 years old, if I remember correctly, or maybe more now.
Will the next president be impeached?
You mean Don Don?
Well, if he's president.
3 cards.
2, 3.
A beautiful tiara is losing the diamond, which will have to be replaced. A good vision, actually, I think. Queen of security, women, negotiations, and legal things. So he might have some, no matter what, maybe impeachment will be the legal thing.
He's been impeached twice already.
But
Nothing happened.
If in 2 years Democrats will take House and Senate, they can do the job to the end.
And people vote.
Vote,
Get out,
vote,
vote.
I wonder what's going on the news.
The certification? Well, 21 states hadn't submitted it to the archives yet, so I don't know whether that'll go through. Because the numbers aren't adding up, I guess. But anyways, we'll just have to see. That may be delayed for a while.
So type 0 blood have immunity from COVID. Well, I think my son had COVID and he had 0 blood. But at least he said that he had that when he came from California and before even it was known as COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So he came sick and he said, I must have COVID that time. But he went through it. And then Tracy went to Toronto and she came with COVID, but she doesn't have blood 0. Well, I thought that I have 0, but I have AB.
Oh, I'm 0.
You are 0.
Yeah. I receive O negative, but I give O positive. Go figure.
What do you mean you can receive the blood?
The best match for me is O negative blood because there's an anti-S in there.
But it's hard to find negative 0.
Yeah, but I receive O negative when I've had transfusions, when I had the birth of my second daughter.
I thought that I have 0 now, but I checked on my old driving license, and in Poland we had that information on the driving license.
Mm-hmm. Sandy and Rick Wilhout are asking, what does the new moon on New Year's bring to the table?
The new this coming next Sunday, I think.
Well, New Year's, whenever the new moon. What does the new moon on New Year's?
Only a new moon. The full moon is coming next.
So what does the new moon and New Year's bring to the table?
Count to 3, please.
1, 2, 3.
Some magic. Something positive and magical and beautiful wishes coming true. So people will be making wishes that will come true. More love, more feeling like having some power. I'm going for the quieter life.
Well, maybe there will be something astrologically happening to change everything.
Yeah, it's good.
I would love to see 45 in handcuffs. I would love that.
I wish to see the real power of law.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now there's nothing.
But maybe when he will have operation, there goes, yeah. Maybe after operation he will lose his control.
Kathy McLaughlin's asking, you saw a man in a blue suit saving America. Can you expand on that?
In blue suits, did I?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I said that there will be some from MEGA standing up to Trump. I don't remember that one. Please, because I don't know. I don't see blue suit. I think the army will be standing against him eventually. But maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Trump victory. Oh my gosh.
So all of the votes came through?
Yeah. Only teasing, because people were just unanswered. Can we go and cry now?
I'm just waiting for the fall. I keep.
So it is big, spectacular, as everyone was hoping, and you were writing all the numbers that were. Oh, I'm very sorry.
So am I.
But you know that the Can was only teasing. It was never really delivering too much of a picture.
Well, all I can say is there has to be a lot of standing up to him because times are not good.
They still had some power and nothing. Nothing was, and I know there were protests on Senate, on Congress. No one said a word about that.
Now, what about on the 17th? 45 is asking for a whole bunch of people to gather the day before inauguration to have some sort of a rally. He wants 20,000 people there.
For what reason? To
Well,
tell
maybe
him
it's
how we love you?
no idea. Anyways, he's called for that. 1, 2, 3.
He's going to tell them that he is letting free everyone who was in the prison because of the
January 6th.
January 6th. It's not going to be easy, but good harvest for him, and he will fulfill his dreams.
And our premier is invited to the inauguration now.
The Premier of Alberta.
Of Alberta, yeah.
She is so in love, and she wants to be the as governor of Alberta. We have premiers, honey, not governors. You want
And we're
something
part of
else,
the Commonwealth. It doesn't
to
happen.
Texas. Go to Texas and be with Abbott.
I love, let me see.
It is a heartbreaking time.
I love Melinda Rogers' comment. Decertification will come. There are reasons for everything.
Yeah. I was hoping that Can is, but I knew it's only teasing. It's nothing really that will show up too much.
Elena's Norlock is saying the only people to blame for Trump is the voter. It's your responsibility to inform yourself, and that is. It's our responsibility to do that.
Jeremy about Trump certified Trudeau step down. Certified. What is happening to democracy? He's certified. What he has to do?
Trump is being certified, but Trudeau has stepped down as leader of the party, not as prime minister.
Trump certified that, so he.
Well, all I can say is it's a time now for people to step up and do their part to educate themselves. And for all those people on Fox News where they didn't even have January 6th rebellion on TV, that's news because they're an entertainment channel. I just wish Fox would, it's like Epoch Times. They're both very, very right-wing disinformation. All I know is
but I'm disappointed with the other two medias as well, because they said nothing about these people, that they should, people were protesting.
Well, I don't watch any of those anymore, so I don't watch MSN at all anymore, or CNN. Neither. And I live a much happier life.
Yeah. I admit that you are more happy than I am. I have too much stress.
It pays to disconnect a little bit.
Can we look
for anybody who wrote a comment on Saturday's video? You're eligible for a half an hour complimentary reading gifted by Janet and Tom Berg, BURG.
They bought this. So.
Yeah, they paid for it so that it could be gifted to you. So Violetta is going into Saturday's comments.
Okay, I was wearing that yellow blouse on that one. So this is the last one. 10,000 views 2 days ago. 379 comments. Not that many, because sometimes it's about 600.
Oh, and to mention,
Yeah.
Canadian.
Myself plus others were disconnected from getting the notifications.
Even Heidi and Cheryl.
Yeah,
who
both of
are
us.
always
I had to
watching.
resubscribe.
And can you tell how to resubscribe?
Yeah, unsubscribe if you're a subscriber. Unsubscribe and then resubscribe and press the bell, please. But I was very, very surprised because when that happened one other time, I was taken off of it where I never got notifications for 3 months.
Yeah. So you were doing this on and off all the time.
Every time, yeah.
Unsubscribing and subscribing. And
Continuous
I know
for 3
they
months.
removed me a few $100 from my paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
And they remove 200 subscribers. I don't see, because the video were doing good. It's just there is some form of punishment, and it could be just they don't want. Linda was saying something. Cheryl said that we are not allowed to give them free readings.
Well, it's not a free reading because it was
But
gifted
it
by
is.
somebody.
But to them, it sounds like.
Yeah. Anyways, we appreciate you supporting Violetta's channel with your likes and your comments and your donations and your subscriptions and sharing it with others. That helps the algorithm so that more people can learn about her.
Mhm.
Uh,
I don't want to go too far. Okay. Rosalind Haver, 50.
Rosalind Haver, 50.
Yeah.
Love everything you do for us. Always hopeful for a reading and appreciate this gift from you and donors.
Thank you, Rosalind. You are the...
A BC Canadian.
Oh.
And the name is Rosie, R-O-Z-I.
Pin. Okay. So you will find your name under the last video as a pinned first one.
And please contact Rosie. Please contact Violetta at psychicvioletta@outlook.com with your phone number so that she can make arrangements to give you a reading as quickly as possible.
Oops.
What a wonderful way to start the new year.
Yes. Okay.
So you're the first comment that's posted on Saturday's video.
And Brooke is so far second, but then they will hide her somewhere lower. I'm sorry. Okay, so please, Rosalind, write as soon as possible so I can contact you and then make appointment with you.
Randy Diaz, Sterling is asking for prayers for her husband to get a permanent job near home. Okay. It's always nice to have good employment where people are happy and able to support their families.
Yeah. And everyone, people will not lose jobs because of Vivek and Melania.
I can't imagine so many people who are going to be deported and out of work and government employees, and the economy is going to crash. And how are they going to keep on going for anything? Businesses? I don't understand.
Well, eventually he will get hit, both of them.
Well, it's a different world right now. That's for sure. So keep the faith. Because
we want to pray for everyone who needs any help, who is feeling homeless or worry about losing home or losing jobs or feeling that some illness might hit them, that you will be protected, that you will be strong and new doors will open for you and you will find a new peace and new happiness and safety.
Yeah, when a door closes, the window opens.
But if there are windows on the 10th floor.
As long as it opens a new opportunity. Believe in yourself.
Okay. Take care of each other, help each other, and be happy as much as you can be.
And we'll see you on Wednesday at 11 o'clock for another live.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching us.
Bye-bye.
And please give us a like so that may help the
algorithms.
Thank you. And thank you for your donations. That will help as well, probably.
Thank you.